Get access to dozens of profitable strategies just like this one here for $19. Just click this link right here. Now let's get on with the video. Today, we will be testing a new twist on an old strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing thousands of indicators and strategies, and I'm testing more every single day here on the channel. I've taken the information from my testing and compiled that into spreadsheets. And if you are interested in getting access to the original 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together, you can get access absolutely free. Just join our free tier on our Patreon page. You can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a new twist on an old strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 617 different strategies, with 174 of them being winners. And so far, since we've been using the Nexus backtest indicator, we have tested the most recent 29 strategies. And out of those 29 strategies, we've made every single one either more profitable than the original strategy or profitable when the original strategy wasn't. And out of those 29 strategies, we have a combined weekly profit of $27,300. The best one so far had a weekly profit of $4,100. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a new twist on an old strategy. And so the source video says Williams Alligator trading strategy. Enter early, exit smarter. And so this strategy is about the Williams Alligator. If you don't know what that is, then we will just run through a brief explanation of that. As far as entering early, that is what this updated version of the strategy does. As far as exiting smarter, I don't really know about that. They didn't really give a lot of examples of kind of exiting smarter. You kind of exit just the same way you would if you entered a little bit later. And so we will put the strategy to the test, of course, and see what we can get out of it. The indicator that we will add to the screen is going to be the Williams Alligator. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that one and add it to the screen. Now, the standard Williams Alligator will not have these triangles here, these red triangles or green triangles, and it will not have the 200 period moving average like this right here. Basically, you'll just have the blue moving average, the red, and the green. And the original Williams strategy basically says that you are looking for when these three moving averages line up a specific way. So basically for a short trade, it would be green under the red and red under the blue like this here. And that would be your entry setup. Now, this source video explains that that often leaves you entering in later than you should be. And so what they said was that instead, what you should be looking for is you should be looking for when price closes below the red moving average. And as an extra confluence, you have a 200 period moving average. And when price is below that 200 period moving average, you only looking for shorts. So anytime it crosses down below, that would be a short signal. And so what I did was I modified the Williams Alligator indicator and added in all these rules. And now you have these red triangles for short trades and green ones for long trades. And I actually added in an extra step here, input, where you can do the old style, the old school entry, or you can do the early entry. But since the source video explained the early entry method, that is what we tested here. So for a short trade setup, all we were looking for was a red down arrow like this here. And that would be our signal to then enter into a short. We'd put our trade right here and put our stop just right above this pivot area here. And we're going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward just like so. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see price just kind of ride sideways for a little while before it makes the push to the downside, getting us to our take profit. And for a long trade setup, we won't look at one, but basically you're just looking at the opposite price above and you're looking for a green up triangle. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers on the strategy. Let's go ahead and exit out of the bar replay. There we go. Let's turn on the Nexus backtest indicator here. Give it just a moment to load. All right, so we have some results here. We're looking at a 36% win rate, 36.4% win rate, a total of 357 trades, looking at the standard 20,000 bars look back and on the 5-minute time frame, pretty standard 3 months. That would put your total profit and loss at negative $505,596, or your profit per week would have been negative 386. And so you can see using this new style method or the early entry method definitely doesn't seem to improve your win rate much. I didn't test the original method as a comparison, but maybe I'll do that since I built it into this. But as we do, we took the Nexus backtest indicator, tweaked some results, and played around with a few of the settings, and this is what we got now. So we have a win rate of 33.8%, 379 trades, same bars looked back, same amount of time. Now we have a total profit and loss at a gain of $29,552, or profit per week would have been $2,042. So you can see using this method, we were able to significantly increase the profitability. Even though we decreased the win rate just a hair there, again, we were able to definitely turn this around and make some decent results. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video here, if you are interested in the original 1,100 original tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to compile that list, you can get a free copy of that if you just join our free Patreon down below in the description. Now, keep in mind that that is a rough testing without a whole lot of substance to it. It was basically just stepping stones to get to better testing like this here. And if you are interested in the dozens of indicators and strategies that we have built with the Nexus backtest indicator, you can get access to all of those layouts and indicators and training on how to create these for yourself when you join the $19 Patreon that you can sign up for, again, with the link down below. You will get still access to the Nexus backtest indicator for free at the moment, and you'll get access to all the indicators that I have built out for all these different strategies, as well as the spreadsheet that tracked all the strategies, 600 plus strategies that I have tested for over years now, where I tracked the win rates and showed exactly which ones were the profitable ones, which ones weren't. And of course, since we've been using the Nexus backtest indicator, we've been able to modify every single strategy to profitability, and you'll get layout links to every single one of those, which means that when you get access to all these indicators here, you just click that one link and it builds out this exact strategy as you see it on my screen now, with the profitable settings already built in. And again, as I said, I coach people on how to use the Nexus backtest indicator to get the same results that I get during my testing here, which again has been able to produce dozens of profitable strategies at this point. And even if you're not interested in any of that, I track exactly what I did as far as the tweaked settings to get these results from these particular indicators and strategies. And so you could just take the standard Williams indicator, Williams Alligator indicator at a 200 period moving average, and use those settings that I tracked exactly what I did, and just use those to trade it as a profitable strategy. Keep in mind, it's a little bit challenging, and some of the human aspect of it might not give you the same exact results, but it could definitely get you in the right direction. So tons of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. All right, that's it for this strategy here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the no list because the original strategy was not profitable, but of course I will put this updated modified version next to it there, showing how we were able to make it profitable, and we will move on to the next video from here.